Hi, for Nicole?
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Hi, for Nicole?
Yes, hi.
It's going to be 0966.
Okay. I was expecting a cell phone charger. Oh, 3 minutes.
It's 2 steps. So the first one's like down the street.
Oh,
And then the other one's a little, well, it's the same thing.
Oh,
Straight down hard up, but
Yeah,
just a little further.
I have cell phone chargers if anyone back there needs one as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
It's
I
okay.
will.
It's okay. Thank you. Okay, just
Okay, dang, I didn't know.
thank you.
You're welcome. You out enjoying the sunshine today?
Oh my God, the humidity's kicking in pretty good. But yeah. Actually, I haven't been out for a minute.
Sure, okay.
Ooh.
So now it's hitting you. It's warm today. It was winter yesterday, so you're good now.
Yeah. No, it's just my work takes a lot off of me.
Sure.
You get me? And I work at home.
Uh-huh.
But I do and actually my work I don't even get paid. But anyways,
I see.
but I do work for humanity.
Humanity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like just in general, humans in general, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like that I don't have to mention every race and every nationality.
Sure, for all
you
people,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what I'm saying, like just humanity.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
But I do
Oh, you know what? I think someone's not buckled back there. The middle seat?
Let me see that. Oh yeah. Go ahead, bucket it. Just push it in.
All right, we did it. Now the car's happy.
I know, right? I can't. Oh my Lord. But I do like therapy for couples, for men and women. You know, young adults.
Uh-huh.
You know, but young. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Different levels. You know.
Yeah.
But I teach a little bit about everything. Law.
Uh-huh.
Well, human rights. All types of religion.
Sure, that's
I
amazing.
teach English, Spanish, and then I teach other. In a way, I kind of teach other languages, but not too much.
Okay.
But I do teach more about music, art, and you know how it translates into different languages. That's why I say a little bit.
Sure.
You get me?
Yeah.
I do history, science, current events.
Okay.
Home remedies, you know, for you to heal yourself, and like if you got some, the more you go down, the more you learn from me.
Oh, sure.
I'm the type that if you're not learning something from me every day, you're at the wrong place.
Okay.
So I need you to learn something new from me every day.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, like, you know what I'm saying, that means I'm not
yeah.
doing my job.
And I could see how that could be draining. That could take a lot out of you. To
Yeah, and I do it for the masses.
Sure.
So that's what really, really drains me more, because and then too I deal with the spiritual stuff.
Okay.
So I'm religious, spiritual stuff. I teach that too.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I teach a lot about tarot readers, you know, the
Sure.
supernatural and stuff like that. Which I'm a high priest, so I have to teach a little bit about that.
Okay.
But I mix it in with real life and real current events, and I show facts with what, you know, with everything that comes out. You get me?
Sure.
So, like I said, I'm spread out. I'm everywhere. I've been trying to warn people. You get me, about certain things that are coming. You get me? But some people take it's more word of mouth than anything, because I'm going against the grain.
I get
you. Get me? I'm going against people that are prejudiced, people that, governments.
Okay.
All types of governments.
Okay.
You get me?
Sure.
All types of laws. You get me?
Yeah.
And just for them to see them all different point of views, so you know how that goes, a little contradicting. On top of that, I'm a female.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the cherry on top.
Works against. You're right. That's the worst one in this society. That's the worst thing you could be in this society.
Yes, but you know what? That's one thing too. I talk about, how men, about men, women, how women should, start acting right, how men should start acting right, how women should stop degrading themselves, men too, how women should stop degrading men, and how men should, the opposite. You get me?
Sure.
Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do jokes. You get me? Like I said, art, what else haven't I mentioned? Like, I practically
You're
do it
all
all
over the place. But that's what I'm wondering. So what is it exactly you do when
actually, I teach online.
Okay, you're like an online teacher?
Yeah.
Or?
Here.
Okay, so what is this? Let's see.
Everything. Like I said, and more. You get me? I do tell people, I do put things with bad language sometimes, but listen to the subliminal messages. Take out the drugs, take out some of the, you know what I'm saying, the R stuff, you get me, and all that stuff, and you will be picking up the subliminal messages.
Yeah.
You know, I do have to be careful sometimes because what I do, I have to go all around the world. To be able to grab everything from around the world and put it in one spot for you could all make sense because everybody's got pieces to the puzzle.
So that's a great point.
You get me?
That's a great
so
point.
I invert all nationalities, all type of people, and I teach people of all different things. But like I said, I went all around the world, put it all together. Like I thought it was like a big puzzle, and I just putting it together.
Sure.
So
what is it? I mean, what you said you have a name? Is Facebook? So what's the Facebook? If someone wants to find you on Facebook, what is it?
That's the name. You'll find me on top.
Okay, so I was gonna ask how you
Yeah,
pronounce
and then in YouTube will be the wise high priestess.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sure.
But
Well, yeah, because I do a YouTube too. So I have a show. I interview people while I drive them around. It's called Getting in Cars with Strangers.
Oh, okay.
And so
you know what?
I blur all this out. You don't know who I'm talking to, and I talk. So if you want, I can rep you on the show.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you want,
you
I
got
mean,
it.
it's up to you. Like I said, I actually, you know what?
Yep.
I'm the one that started it.
Great. Of course, yeah. You got.
I'm the one. If you go all the way down, you'll see that I'm the one that started bringing different ideas to other people and open it wider. I don't, like I said, I don't get paid. I didn't go to school for it. I only went to the 3rd grade. That's why a lot of these people feel the way they do because they have like Hargrove, you know what I'm saying? Universities, colleges, they're what they call themselves masters, and it's like, man, the student became a master. Now what you gonna do?
Sure.
But I became a master, but to say jacks of all trades, and they didn't like it.
I get you.
You get me?
Sure.
But like I said, I do come strong, and I am spiritual, and I do go into the supernatural. So a lot of people would say that I hit them hard with my messages.
I get you. That's
You get me?
Yeah.
But and that a lot of people feel like because the way I come, you know what I'm saying? Because I come with truth.
Sure.
And you know how it is. Truth is gonna hurt. It's like me throwing an
Right.
arrow at you
It
without
definitely
even
can
touching
be.
you.
You're right. It definitely can be.
You get me? I'm about to pierce you with an arrow straight through the heart, and you're gonna be like, "What? This girl was not wrong."
So is your
she
channel
talking on me?
your name also, or is it something else?
No, my name, my real name,
Or what's the YouTube channel called?
No, it's just La Femme. It's just Wise High Priestess. That's it.
That's it. So YouTube.com/wise.
No. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
you go into there and it goes into, and then I have like a whole bunch of collections and stuff.
Sure.
Like I said, my thing is that since I'm not allowed, because you know how it is. Mexicans don't want other nationalities to say nothing about them. White don't want other nationalities to come and speak about them. Black to Jew, and no matter what race you go, you know how it is. Well, you can't talk about my race because you ain't da 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 da, and you ain't okay then. Well, you know what? I am a sorcerer. I was able to do some magic.
Okay.
And I did truth spells.
Okay.
So I made them say the truth. They're all saying the truth about my
interesting.
life story. So all those African or black women, or most of the people that are there, they're all talking about me.
Interesting.
They're all talking about my life and my work.
Okay.
Because when it comes down to it, everything that they're talking about, they can't do it. They're not authorized or ordained to do it. I went over the Pope.
Oh, well, okay. What do you mean went over the Pope?
I am over the Pope.
Like
I'm on top of him. Like, you know how you got your bosses? Okay, I will be the Pope's boss.
How does that work? How did you do that?
Because where I come, on top of where I come from, on top of my experience, on top of my life that I lived, and how psychic I am, and how powerful, and how I've helped out, the masses and stuff. So I keep helping, and I keep getting gifted. You know what I'm saying? I keep getting knowledge and all this stuff. Like I said, I'm deep.
Okay.
You get me? Yeah. I'm the tip of the iceberg. I'm actually, you know how they say you got the mother, you want to get connected to the mother source? I'm it.
Okay. Wow. I'm very fortunate I am to be walking around here. Picked you up in Norwich?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where the mother source is. It's in Norwich, Illinois. Okay.
No, actually, I'm at the south side. We came over here shopping for clothes. They had a sale for $1, so you know how you got to compromise.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, of course. You got
We were hitting them sales.
Okay.
But like I said, you know what I'm saying? With the knowledge that I speak, it's very, very, trust me. I'm on disability. They've tried to say that I'm this, that I'm that, try to say, everything that they could say in the book throw at me. And I'm prepared, a drug, at this and that, what I'm saying? The worst of the worst because of the knowledge I know. But I always tell them, I'm like, you know what? It's not about, like I explain everything, right? And I usually tell people it's like when the student's ready, the master will appear, the teacher, the teacher will appear.
That's a great point.
You get me?
Yeah.
Or, never to judge a book by its cover.
Sure.
You haven't even read the line you're in and you're already judging the book.
Right.
You get me?
Yeah.
So, you gotta find out, whatever. But like I said, I'm pretty deep, and a lot of people end up getting shocked because I come and telling you your life before you even know that you came in my life.
Right.
And then when you find out, be like, this girl did not just. But it's because you went in, and I do it, but I don't do it.
Okay.
The simple reason is that I do it is because me and you became contact and we had a conversation. But what I didn't allow was somebody else to come in my energy and try to read our energy or what we were talking about.
Sure.
But I did do it in the sense because I asked them, they were supposed to be saying the truth.
Right.
So you see what I'm saying? So kind of contradict myself without contradicting myself,
Okay.
So it's like, I will tell you, and I will read you, but I won't read you. You get me?
I get you.
So, like I said, but it's because it was something that was done, but it was it's a process that God wants everybody to start getting reunited, you know what I'm saying? And to know facts and things that were hidden in the dark, you get me? And it's the time, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, but the thing is that everybody was expecting a man. That's another problem too. Everybody was expecting a man, and they got a woman.
Sure.
So now they're trying to make it difficult where there's no women priest, there's no women this and that. They're trying, and I'm bringing back everything,
Sure.
I'm like bringing the 10 Commandments, bringing back we need it. We need it. I mean, look at what happened to us. You get me? Look at where our children's at. We can't even go get something to eat.
Can you list all 10 commandments?
The 10 Commandments off the bat, well, thou shalt not sin, thou shalt not lie, you know what I'm saying? Depending on which ones you go by, too.
Sure. Oh, that's a great point. You're right, because there's not 10, there's like quite a few more. In the Bible, there's actually 230 commandments.
And actually, there's more than that.
Yeah.
There's actually the 10 Commandments, then you got the laws,
right?
And then you still got the scriptures,
right?
And then you still got, different laws from universal to, you know what I'm saying, depending on how far you are and how far you go, because we could start talking about deep going into dimensions, you know what I mean, realms, and you give me all that stuff, you get me?
We know in the Bible, the most important thing to take away, it says, don't eat shellfish. It says that more than any other commandment.
Yeah, and
it's an abomination. No shrimp, no clams, no oysters.
Oh, yeah.
All shellfish are abomination.
No, definitely. You know what I'm saying? The pork, all the animals that you should eat and you shouldn't eat. Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay.
So
does that mean you avoid these foods?
Oh, yeah, actually, I avoid a lot of things.
I know.
Actually, I do. Actually, I don't even eat pork.
But I don't.
I don't eat pork.
I don't eat it as much as I used to.
Yeah, because it's good to be a little healthier on the pork stuff for sure.
No, I don't eat pork.
Okay.
I don't eat pork.
Sure. A lot of people say it's a gross meat.
No, I've eaten it before. I used to cook it. I know how to.
Great.
I know how to kill. Cut the meats up.
Yeah.
Because I used to live in Mexico, so you know how it is. You cut your own meat.
Where in Mexico?
I grew up in parts of Monterrey.
Okay.
And then San Luis, Guerrero, Zacatecas, Michoacán.
Okay. My family's from Jalisco. That's right.
Jalisco, también. Yeah, we're from over there too.
Nice.
I got family from everywhere.
Nice.
Actually, my mother got married 3 times, and one of her husband had 17 brothers and sisters. The other one had 14, and the other one had like 13 or something like that.
Wow.
And then my father got married 7 times, and all of his wives had medium-sized family, but one of them had 17 brothers and sisters.
So you have like 80 aunts and uncles?
Like more or less, you know what I'm saying? And then not including I had 7 stepbrothers, Is it 7 stepbrothers and 1 sister, or 6 stepbrothers and 1 sister?
know.
Something like that. You can tell the bond, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And like you can tell the bond. No, I don't. I stopped associating with people in my family a long time ago because of my religion and because of the things that they were into. You get me?
Interesting. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of family and everything. I've lost my main person in my world will be my mother, which is my grandmother.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
But I lost her a while ago. I still have my birth mother living, but I don't associate because of the things that they were in. You get me?
Okay.
They were. Like I said, I do have people. I went against the grain, and practically it's them too. You know what I'm saying? They got people in the media. Red Rug, you know what I'm saying? Grammys, they got, people in the radio station, TV station, police officers, lawyers, working at Cook County, City Hall, you get me, and the street and sanitations and all of it, you get me?
Yeah.
So, especially in the dispatching stuff and all that stuff. So, like I said, I went against the system. Going against them is going against the system.
In the Chicago system, they're very angry.
But I brought the whole corruption system down.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why you've been hearing everything, because I'm the one that's doing it.
Really?
Yes. That's why you see all this chaos and everything going around the world because of me.
Okay.
That's why people can't decide between Trump and Bin Laden because of me. Not because of me, because I'm taking out the truth. Like, look, no matter which one, they're both bad. Give us somebody else.
Right? That is the truth.
I am so sorry. I don't care.
Yeah?
I'm going to tell you the truth. Don't pick him or him.
No, you're right. They're both part of that same system. And the real bad thing that just happened, they quietly snuck it under, is the Supreme Court repealed the Chevron decision. They had the EPA and all those that make all those regulations that say you can't poison people. You can't
yeah. Not only that, you know that they're already gonna start. They did mandatory recruiting drafting now.
Did that? Is that a thing?
Yes, I'll explain all of that in there. Boy, you're gonna be shocked when you get in there. Trust me, I came hard.
That's it.
No, not only that. I'm the one. I'm the one that opened up about all the stuff that was happening to the Ubers. I'm the one that helped them get a bigger Chicago in general to get higher raise of salary. I already raised your salary twice.
Wow.
I'm about working on the 3rd one. I'm working on people letting them know that we're not gonna let them raise our taxes anymore.
Okay.
And like all this humanity stuff. And how are you gonna give somebody else something that you haven't gave none of us?
Right.
You get me? On top of that, about the recreation. You know what I'm talking about? They want that the blacks want the money and stuff because of the
reparations?
slaves. Yes.
Reparations.
Well, you know what? It did get brought up, and we did bring it up because God wants it to come out, but it's not going to them.
Okay.
They think that it's all going to them, but it's not.
Okay.
And it's not going to people that they think it is. It's going to people that's going to be able to grow the earth, that's going to be able to reproduce, you know what I'm saying? Take care of and build. It ain't going to go that they're going to be giving it to, because it's not going to. And anyways, I don't know where, people I guess have not, that's that I didn't even go to school. Excuse me for that, but you get me? I'm illiterate and all this stuff, and I myself know that the blacks weren't the only one in slavery, because I know people that were white and went to slavery. I know people that were Indian, Mexican, I don't know what other nationalities, and we all went through the same thing.
That's very true.
You know what? You need to go back to where you came from and ask them. Because you know what? The same way that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do their own little part.
Sure.
You get me? So, no, that is totally, I do not agree with that. You get me? That I let other people see different point of views, this and this and that. But when it comes down to the laws, no, I'm changing all of that. You get me? Little by little it's getting changed. People's opinion, people are trying to see the truth. You get me? So we could get all this going. We already know what was going on. We already know how we messed up. We need to get it together now. Right. You get me?
Yeah, I definitely hope we get it together.
Well, like I said, I teach a lot about everything a little bit, and the more I've been having people start, like they say, jumping ship, coming on my side. You get me? But then again, it's taking me almost 15 years, 17 years. You get me? People just like you, look at, she knows all this stuff, but no. You know how it takes time to get to where you're at. You get me?
Of course, yeah.
So, but that I'm giving it to you all right now and here, that it looks like, just from, it looks like one day from yesterday. No. You get me? Everybody starts at the bottom and we go all the way up. You get me?
That's a great point. That's exactly it. You gotta find your audience, find your people, find the people that listen to what you say, and spread from there.
Yeah.
Grow.
So I do tell people, like, if you know what I'm saying, wants care about somebody or whatever, because I do spiritual healing through the website. You get me? And that's why I tell them I really don't do personals because I'm doing it for the masses, and I don't got that time to sit there to do one by one.
Right. Yeah.
When I could hit you all at once.
Yeah.
But to say, I mean, of course, I'm not gonna come and hit you and punch you, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can spread it out. You can spread the message out to multiple people.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, I do tell people, if you could please, if you go in there and you think it's worth it, if you think that it will help anybody, please pass the knowledge, let them go in there so like that they could pick up their own and get their own experience from, like they say, the horse's mouth or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we could start moving from there.
Sure.
You get me? I tell them, look, use people graduates, just do this. I got the information. Let's do something with it.
Yeah.
Stop, you know what I'm saying? And little by little, I've been having people move. The ones that have their diplomas, the ones that have connections, they've been moving things and tell, hey, you know what? This and this and that. But did you know this and this and that? And this has been coming up. You get me?
Sure.
But like I said, little by little, everybody's moving around, doing things. From here all the way to China, Africa, because I went against people in Africa. I went up against people in Mexico, people in the islands, all islands. The all 7 continents.
Wow. Okay.
No matter where you're from.
I love that you're just starting fights around the world.
I know, I have been
look
bullied.
at you. All right.
No, and everybody bullied me. Can you imagine that?
How could you? How dare they?
I know. That's how I felt. I'm like, look, these are big bullies. You want to? Everybody tries to say that I'm a bully, but the whole 7 continents came against me.
Even Antarctica, there's no people on there, but they came after you.
No, they do have people over there.
Do they? They have a little base there.
Boy, I'll show you. You'll see all the stuff. I got it all there for you.
Oh no, are you trying to say that there's like tunnels underneath Antarctica?
They
and
do.
There's, like, stuff
No,
under
they
there?
do. There's a military base over there.
There is a military base.
And not only
over
that,
there.
do you know that
Military
all of the
installation.
7 continents got a piece of land over there?
What you mean?
They got a.
Well, Antarctica is shared by all because no country claimed it. They all said
No, they already claimed the
between
part.
all. Sure. Yeah, they divvied it up. Yeah, but they said it's a part of everybody's. Everybody gets a piece of Antarctica.
But like I said, they already have that. They have they're doing a lot over there too.
Yeah.
But like I said, what was I saying? They started with me, and I was like, use poor little me.
Sure.
7 continents, and you all think that I'm the biggest? No, that's not fair.
Right.
I'm like, they're gangy. I need help.
That makes sense. So is in Antarctica, are you like a flat Earth or is it a globe?
It's, you know what, Earth is flat, but it does have a dome on it. In the sense, it looks like more like an eyeball. Like if you would have an eyeball flat, it'll be more like that.
I get it with a dome on.
Yeah, you get me? Yeah, exactly.
And this is like what God told you?
In the sense, yeah, and we are we are in a big old kind of rock in the sense.
Okay.
You get me?
Sure.
In the sense, because we do go deep down into, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So if it's a flat disc, how far down does it go?
I haven't asked that one, but it's deep.
Okay.
It's deep.
It's deep. And what's it on top of?
Us.
So it's just a flat rock.
I mean, it's us on top, and then
Sure.
you got the levels underneath too, because you know that there's a whole bunch of caves and there's civilizations that we haven't even known about.
Sure.
I've been popping, here and there. They've been coming out. You get me?
Well, there is media out there that says that they exist.
Oh, we already
There
got the
is.
proof.
Okay. Well, proof is an interesting thing because
we have people that have been getting killed. I had there was because I was with I'm, like I said, all over, right? So you know how they said that at certain times that certain words were gonna get spread all over the world, right?
No, I've never heard that.
Well, there's a thing. There was a time said that certain words or certain things were gonna be spread all over the world.
Okay.
And
do you know how many galaxies we've discovered thanks to the James Webb Telescope that just went out into space? Do you know how many galaxies?
Their galaxies, there's actually, they're saying that it's a number, but it's more than that.
Of course, because that's as
We
far as
can't
we see.
count, yeah,
But
we
we're
can't.
currently aware of 242 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy is filled with hundreds of billions, if not trillions of stars, and each one of those is surrounded by planets. And all
Yes.
of those trillions upon trillions of planets are spheres. But only Earth is the flat one.
In the sense, I mean, each one's got, I mean, they're round in the sense, like, but you know how, I mean, it's common sense too. If
What
you
is?
go to any planet or whatever, you're gonna have to walk on it somewhere, and it's not gonna be round, will fall off. I mean,
What do you mean?
for example, like if you're on a ball,
Uh huh.
you get me?
Yeah.
Eventually, you can't do certain things straight. You get me?
Yeah, but gravity keeps you connected to it. We have centrifugal force. The
No,
human
yeah, with the
Earth
gravity
is
and everything
spinning,
else.
and then it's going around the planet too. And then on top of that, all molecules are drawn to each other. So
Mm-hmm.
when we have a planet as big as we do, it's pulling.
No, yeah, because
things down.
like what they were trying to do with the black hole and everything else, you know what I'm saying, and Saturn and all that stuff.
What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean?
That they were trying to open the black hole because they wanted to go through the other dimensions to investigate about the other planets, the solar system that they were there.
But the nearest black hole to where we are now is like so far we could never reach it in our lifetime.
They actually Saturn. You know about Saturn?
No. Well, I mean, I haven't heard what you think about Saturn. I don't.
No,
but
not
I'm
the
familiar
planet
with the
Saturn.
planet. Okay.
Saturn, like in a machine.
Oh.
It's underneath the.
You mean the Hadron Collider?
I think that's what the proper. I'm not sure what the right name that they call it for, but people call it different names.
Okay.
You get me?
Sure.
It's over there by the Pope and stuff that it's been spinning around. That they actually found the God particle already.
Yeah, so that's the Hadron Collider. So that's what they were slamming together.
Yeah.
Particles to see what occurred, and they thought that a potentiality is we could potentially open up a black hole
yeah.
that would create. And they said we'll see what happens if that does. But if they had done that, it would have swallowed all of planet Earth already.
Exactly. But they ended up stopping it because they got that because they were actually doing it for they were doing it with the stuff of, I don't know, but you know about Shiva?
I mean, I've heard the name Shiva.
Okay, she's a goddess.
Okay.
A goddess Shiva.
Multiple
she's
arms. Yeah, Shiva, the goddess of
Indian.
destruction. Yeah, the Indian.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So like I said, like it's just
I know
so
her
many
thing
things,
is
and
weed. Shiva says his weed is the sacrament. So people that follow Shiva, they smoke weed. Did you know that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm a follower.
Okay, great. That's what I'll call until I say I follow Shiva.
I'm a pot smoker. Sorry, I'm an Indian.
Yeah.
And a lot of other cultures too. If you, a lot of people think that most of the cultures that would smoke would actually smoke tobacco. Tobacco didn't get invented until like not too long ago.
Well, it was discovered also in America.
In America, you know what I'm saying? But back in the day, everybody used to either what used to be the chew was the cocaine leaves.
Yeah, cocaine.
Or marijuana. Period.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And on top of us using it for medication.
Oh yeah.
You get me?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a pharmacy and a plant.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. But I get what you mean. So with Shiva, so what happened with Shiva? You were saying the Shivaites or whatever.
They ended up doing, like I said, right now they had stopped it because there's things that went wrong because people started dying.
Okay.
They were not supposed to do that.
Okay.
You get me? They're like trying to, because they're trying to go against God. You get me? In the sense. You get
Which God? Shiva or a different one?
No. Well, actually, they don't even know that they're going against all of them. In the sense. Because if you go against the main one, what do you think he's going to do? Sure. They're all connected. It was the first one. You get me?
I guess.
I mean, it's like you having your father and your mother. What do you think, even if it's your cousin, like Adam and Eve in the sense?
Right.
We're all, no matter what, we're still connected brothers and sisters, still cousins of nephews. Some way or another, we're connected.
Absolutely.
You get me?
Do you know the same DNA, the same strain of DNA that is responsible for me is responsible for every human? It's just a question of what
angle they were. Yeah, I know that.
Right. So what's expressed?
I know that. And then too, they want to say that like the black people want to say that that people can't live without this and that. I'm like, sweetie, you got that mistaken. Let me tell you something. Depending on where you grow up, what part of the world, that's what you're gonna tolerate.
Sure.
That's where your skin and genes are gonna get, like, the sense stronger, in the sense, like, if you're more in the south over there, like by Mexico, of course you're gonna become darker and blacker because of the damn sun. Even I do.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And anybody that's white, they'll eventually become black, damn it.
Sure.
You go over there to the damn ISIS, guess what? You're gonna become a white motherfucker just like over there, you get me?
Right.
Because you don't have that much sun in there.
Right. Yeah.
And
you go
they
to London, you'll be a white person.
Exactly. You get me?
Yeah, that's a great point.
And then and they come in like, oh no, that we're this, and I'm like, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
But like I said, people just, I don't know. They got this, and you know what I do? One thing I don't like. I'm like, you know what? People got a racist confused
Sure.
because they do not know what a racist is.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell, and I be like, what do you mean? I go, it's as simple as that. I go, you don't know what the meaning of racist is, because if you go talk to anybody, you're gonna go talk to them straight and everything else. But I guarantee you that somebody in my family, or my cousin, or one of my nephews, or somebody that I grew up with comes up to me and tells me something that I don't like or I don't appreciate.
Sure.
Guess what the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come at them, and I'm gonna call them every name, including what we came from and what we didn't came from. You get me?
I get
Yeah.
you. So
Well,
if people wanted to find your channel, where would they go?
And Facebook.
On this Facebook? Okay,
Yes,
that's the best
and you
place
will
for
find everything there.
Wise High Priestess, thank you so much. It was great
No,
chatting.
thank you.
Yeah, have a
Yes,
great one.
blessings.
Thank you.